10.
Armed men hijack a New York City subway train, holding the passengers hostage in return for a ransom. They demand $10 million to be paid within 60 minutes. For each minute past the deadline, one passenger will be killed.
Oh, what'd you do, go out for a pizza?
What's my money doing, man? Where is it?
Mr. Garber is in the tunnel. The money is 2 minutes away.
Oh, Garber, man.
9.
Coulter Stevens learns he's part of a top-secret experimental program that enables him to experience the final 8 minutes of another person's life. His mission to find out who bombed the train headed for Chicago and try to stop the bomber before 8 minutes are over.
8.
Arizona in the late 1800s, infamous outlaw Ben Wade and his vicious gang of thieves and murderers have plagued the Southern Railroad. When Wade is captured, Civil War veteran Dan Evans volunteers to deliver him alive to the 310 to Yuma, a train that will take the killer to trial. But nothing is as simple as it appears.
Charlie? Boys? Charlie, why don't you take the boys down to the saloon and buy them a drink?
You okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Just sitting up here with my 4 new friends.
7.
When a skeptical young boy takes a train ride to the North Pole, his journey becomes extraordinary. On the train he meets lots of other children. Will his doubts be realized about Father Christmas?
Six.
A passenger train has been hijacked and turned into an untraceable command center for a weapons satellite. He has planned to blow up Washington, D.C. Can anyone thwart his plans for a large death toll?
5.
The Cassandra Crossing tells of 1,000 doomed passengers trapped aboard a plague-infested train. A terrorist infected with a deadly virus boards the locomotive, and exposes all aboard to the disease. When passengers miraculously begin to recover, the plan to lead the train into danger changes into a nail-biting race against time to disconnect the cars before it is too late.
Four.
A tennis player wants to end it with his wife. A stranger who wants his dad out of the way. Will two strangers each agree to kill someone the other person wants gone? Or will one fall back on the notion to murder?
Tools. Simple, silent, and quick. The silent part being the most important. Let me show you what I mean.
3.
In a distant future where a failed global warming experiment kills off most life on the planet, a select few survive, now to survive the outcome of the failed experiment, which resulted in an ice age. All live on a train. The train is required to be constantly moving to generate energy for life inside. But all is not fine for the survivors who are forced at the tail end of the locomotive.
Shoot me. No. No, I think the guns are literally useless. They used up all their bullets 4 years ago in the last revolt.
2.
When Union spies steal engineers Johnny Gray beloved locomotive. With his lady love, Annabelle, Johnny pursues it single-handedly through enemy lines. To take back what was his.
One.
A runaway train is bad enough, but on board hazardous toxic chemicals. Then you have an entire different outlook on things to come. It's a race against time for an engineer and a conductor to prevent things from getting worse. The content in this video belongs to their respectful owners and it is used under fair use.